According to the table of specifications on the subject agricultural extension and communication, ang pinakahuling topic that is also imperative or important sa review ng subject na to is on the concept of andragogy, or we also call andragogy as adult teaching, or we can also frame it as adult learning. Yun yung mga pag-uusapan natin sa lecture na ito. We will be talking about what andragogy is in contrast to pedagogy, yung kanyang opposite side. We'll also talk about the different principles in andragogy, what are the different theories related to andragogy, and on the end, we will see kung ano ba yung implications ng mga principles ng andragogy, lalong-lalo na sa pagdidisenyo ng mga learning experiences sa ating mga farmers. So simulan natin by defining what andragogy is. As you can see here, andragogy is defined as the art and science of helping adults learn. So yun talaga yung core ng andragogy. It is helping who? Helping adults. What? Helping them learn. So hindi lang pala mga bata ang natututo, even adults. So mahalaga na ang andragogy, ma-separate natin siya or ma-distinguish natin siya against its opposite na pedagogy. Ano ba kasi yung difference ng dalawang yan? Pag sinabi nating pedagogy, we are pertaining to child learning. So bata, yung yung learning experience ng bata, yun ang tawag doon, pedagogy. Whereas yung learning experience naman ng adult, we call that as andragogy. So yun yung two terms na kailangan yung maintindihan, ano? So let's differentiate. When it comes to learner's role, sa andragogy, ang mga adults dyan are self-directed and autonomous. Ibig sabihin, nagkukusa sila sa kanilang learning experience. Whereas sa pedagogy naman, mostly ang learning ay nakadepende sa isang guro or sa teacher. How about sa learning experience? Sa learning experience, sa andragogy, meron tayong assumption na adults are viewed as a rich resource for learning. Kasi may mga experiences na sila sa buhay. So, pwede natin gamitin yung mga experiences na yun at i-angkla yung lesson na ituturo natin sa kanila. Whereas for pedagogy naman, usually dahil bata yan, yung experience niya medyo limitado pa. And ang goal dyan ay para si teacher punan ng information or punan ng learning experience si child. Kaya yun yung pagkakaiba nila in terms of learning experience. How about in terms of readiness? Sa adult, they are ready kasi may mga kanya-kanya silang tinatahak na mga problema, may mga kanya-kanya silang tinatahak na issues, and they need to step up in order to circumvent or in order to overcome yung mga challenges na kanilang hinaharap. Whereas ang mga bata, usually, in terms of readiness, nakadepende yan sa kung ano yung edad nila at kung ano yung curriculum nila. For example, yung pagtuturo sa kinder, iba yung strategy doon as compared sa pagtuturo sa grade 6. Whereas kapag yung kinder na yun naging grade 6, saka lang niya matututunan yung mga lesson na pang grade 6. Pero sa adult, iba. Kung ano yung hinaharap nila sa buhay, yun yung gusto nilang matutunan. How about in terms of orientation? Pagdating sa learning, usually sa pedagogy, they are subject-centered. Like for example, math, science, English, Filipino. Whereas sa adult naman, sa andragogy, nakasentro yung pagkatuto nila based doon sa problema na kanilang kinakaharap. Like if you are a farmer, you're always asking yourself, how do I solve yung mga issues sa aking farm? So yun yung orientation nila to learning. Bakit? It all boils down to motivation. Kapag kasi adult na yung ating tinuturuan, usually they wanted to improve themselves, they wanted to improve their livelihood, their income, yung kanilang mga pamilya. So they are seeking for personal growth. Whereas as a child, medyo external yung motivation. Nakafocus sa grado, sa grades, sa rewards and approval that is coming from the teachers. Now, itong adult learning na to, actually nakakonect to sa iba't ibang mga adult learning theories. But andragogy itself is the foundation of adult learning. Andragogy is actually introduced by Malcolm Knowles. And si Malcolm Knowles yung unang nag-introduce ng concept na ito. And ang sinasabi sa kanyang theory is that adults are, first and foremost, they are self-directed. Hindi sila kailangang pilitin para matuto. They can take charge of their learning experience. Adults also has prior experience. May mga pinagdaanan na sila. And yung mga pinagdaanan and journey nila, pwede mong i-angkla doon basically yung mga lessons na gusto mong i-deliver sa kanila. They're also ready to learn, which means kung ano yung demand ng buhay sa kanila at that particular stage, they will learn it. Kasi nga, they seek to be productive, they seek to grow further. And at the same time, ang mga adults daw, ang gustong-gusto nilang klase ng learning is yung mga learning na pwede nilang i-apply agad sa kanilang farm. Kasi you have to understand, very sensitive yung mga problema ng mga farmers na yan. So they want something that is immediately a solution to the problem that they are encountering. And finally, adults are internally motivated, which means hindi nanggagaling sa external source yung motivation nila ng pagkatuto. Mostly nanggagaling yan sa desire nila to be more productive, to grow more, both personally and to grow as well yung livelihood sa kanilang mga farms. So later on, pag-uusapan natin yung six assumptions in andragogy by Malcolm Knowles. Later, we will dive deep on that one. Ang andragogy rin or adult learning ay nakaangkla doon sa theory ng tinatawag nating SDL or self-directed learning. So what is SDL? Ito yung proseso kung saan yung mga learners, they take initiative in their learning experience. For example, they take initiative on identifying kung ano ba yung kanilang pangangailangan. They also take initiative na mag-set ng kanilang mga learning goals. Minsan, sila rin yung naghahanap ng resources. Paano sila matututo? Sila yung matanong, kumbaga. Sila ay naghahanap ng iba't ibang mga eksperto rin na pwede nilang kausapin in order to be more productive. They are also self-directed in terms of choosing yung learning strategies na applicable sa kanila. And at the same time, dyan napapasok yung participatory appraisal. They also initiate yung pag-i-evaluate ng mga outcomes na galing doon sa kanilang learning experience. So, ini-evaluate nila kung naging effective ba, for example, yung training na binigay ng isang extensionist sa kanila. Aside from SDL, nakaangkla rin sa theory ng andragogy yung concept ng transformative learning. So, transformative learning is introduced by Jack Mezirow. And dinefine niya basically ang transformative learning as changing how learners see the world. So it is more than just a change in knowledge, skills, attitudes, attitude, but rather it is a change in how they see the world. So for example, kung ang isang farmer ay heavily nakarely sa paggamit ng mga pesticides, ang gusto natin ay magkaroon ng diskusyon ng organic farming because the goal is we want to shift their mindset on looking at organic farming as a more sustainable approach pagdating sa farming and agriculture as a whole as compared to using conventional chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Kasi ang kailangan nyo lang matandaan sa theory ng transformative learning ay hindi lang ito basta-basta change in knowledge, skills, and attitudes, but rather the goal is to change the perspective of the farmer. Yung tipong magkakaroon siya ng tinatawag na critical thinking. Okay? So magkakaroon siya ng tinatawag na critical thinking kung saan magbabago yung kanyang mga beliefs, values and assumptions on how he or she is acting doon sa mundo na kanyang ginagalawan. So ito yung tatlong theories in summary. So basically, nakafocus ang adult learning on the theory of andragogy, and meron tayong iba't ibang characteristics. On the next slide, pag-uusapan natin yung mga core assumptions when it comes to adult learning. Aside from your andragogy, we also have SDL and transformative learning. And sa SDL, ang concept lang dyan is that the farmer take charge. They initiate yung kanilang learning experience. Whereas sa transformative learning naman, itong mga farmers na to reflects on how they see the world, and the goal is to change their perspective. Of course, ang pinakasentro talaga ng usapan natin is on andragogy. And andragogy in itself is a theory, kung paano ba matuto ang mga matatanda or yung mga adults natin. So, who is the one who proposed this concept? It was Malcolm Knowles. Kaya naman, si Malcolm Knowles is also considered the father of andragogy. So dito sa mga next slides, pag-uusapan natin ano ba yung mga key assumptions. Okay? Ano yung mga assumptions natin pagdating sa perspective natin on how adults learn. And we will also try to differentiate it doon sa pagkatuto naman ng mga bata, or what we call as pedagogy. So the first assumption is on the issue of self-concept. Ang mga adults are usually self-directed. So, di ba, pumasok dyan yung theory ng SDL, right? Self-directed learning. So, instead na maging dependent sila sa kanilang mga teachers, they take charge of their own learning experience. So, this means na habang mas tumatanda ang tao, as people grow older, they stop relying on others to make learning decisions for them. So, ang ginagawa daw ng mga adults, according to this theory, is that they take charge of their own learning journey, and ang gusto nila, maging partner nila, yung magiging guro nila or facilitator in the learning process. So, kumbaga, hindi lang sila basta-basta nakikinig, gusto nilang makiparticipate doon sa learning experience na gusto nating i-introduce sa kanila. Next, in terms of experience, ang mga adults are usually seen with vast or decades of life experience. And itong mga experiences na to, whether that be in farming, parenting, leadership, or whatever failures that they have encountered in the past, pwede yun maging pundasyon ng new learning na gusto nating i-introduce sa kanila. So since ang mga farmers natin, ang mga adults natin, are not a blank slate, ibig sabihin, hindi sila blanco na parang notebook, na pwede mong sulatan ng mga content, you can use actually yung kanilang learning experiences in order to make the training, in order to make the learning journey more enjoyable for them. Next, how about in terms of their readiness to learn? So pagdating naman,
magtitake ka ba ng licensure exam for agriculturists this year? If yes, I believe my course is for you. Enroll now at Learning Agri with the modular course by clicking the link below. Ano pang hinihintay mo? Mag-enroll ka na. Samahan kita mag-review. Bye!